power price hike. First it was natural gas bills. Now you will likely see your electric bill jump. What's behind the spike? And a dream come true for one 6-year-old karate student. Hello everyone, welcome to the Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. Just as your natural gas bills started to fall back to more normal levels, your power bills could start soaring. Experts say the recent surge in natural gas prices has more than doubled the cost of power production for many utilities. They say short-lived surges in gas prices won't typically affect power bills, but this recent spike was not short-lived. Instead, they're calling it a sustained event. Power providers in Southern California have already hiked rates anywhere between 3% and 16% since the start of the new year, and more rate hikes appear to be on the way. Meantime, the LA Department of Water and Power is warning its customers of scammers demanding money. They say that scammers will call customers to tell them they're late on payments and force them to pay. The LADWP says they will never call their customers and make them pay over the phone with a live person. They only use an automated payment system with pre-recorded messages. The Los Virgenes Municipal Water District is relaxing water restrictions for its customers. Officials point to a major improvement in statewide drought conditions. The reservoirs have filled up significantly, and the Sierra snowpack statewide is about 200% of normal for this time of the year. The district-wide target for water reduction now moves from 35% down to 20%. The 1 day per week watering limit remains in place. All right, fasten your seatbelt and hold on, because meteorologist Belen de Leon is tracking a weather roller coaster with a chance of rain.
It's February, but we're talking about temperatures that feel more like summer. We're looking at highs reaching the 80s on Thursday, and the last time that happened was last year, December 26th. High pressure in control plus breezy offshore winds are the reason why we have this warm weather. We have a wind advisory in effect, so please practice good heat safety and stay hydrated. Back to those winds through Friday afternoon. In these spots, they could be gusty, 45 to 50 miles per hour. It could cause some travel issues, and also it could find some debris on the road that was blown on there because of those winds, so please be safe. Now, once we get through the work week, the weather's going to change big time. 82 on Thursday, but by Saturday, the temperatures will be about 20 degrees cooler, highs in the 60s with a chance for rain.
The death toll from the powerful earthquakes in Turkey and Syria is now over 17,000 people. Thousands of buildings collapsed. Rescuers, including teams from the LA County Fire Department, are digging through the rubble, desperately trying to find anyone who may be buried under all the debris. We're getting a look at the LA County Fire Urban Search and Rescue Team now in Turkey. Photos show them unloading their gear after their flight aboard a U.S. Air Force military transport plane. This team consists of rescue specialists, firefighters, paramedics, doctors, search dogs, and structural engineers. They're now helping in the search for survivors.
No, but they're just prepared to be there for a minimum of 2 weeks. They have enough supplies to make that happen. It is, there's some treacherous conditions right now because of the cold, and the faster they get to work and get doing what they're doing, hopefully we can help effect some great saves.
In 2017, the team went to Mexico City to help with earthquake rescue efforts. Family and friends gathered in Lake Balboa to remember a woman who they say was the happiest person they've ever met. 45-year-old Kathy Figueroa was killed in a high-impact crash. It happened early Wednesday morning at the intersection of Victory and Balboa. A Corvette speeding at 90 to 100 miles an hour slammed right into Kathy's car. The mother of 4 was on her way to work at the post office in Castaic, where she was a clerk and mail carrier.
This is devastating for us. This guy just come in with a high speed, and that's how he hit my daughter. So sad. I just let everybody know, please slow down and your speed.
The driver of the Corvette died at the hospital. His passenger survived and is speaking with investigators. LA's new plan for outdoor dining could impact hundreds of restaurants. The new rules would remove the relaxed outdoor dining emergency orders, and restaurants would have to reapply under a new, more expensive permanent program. The city says they need to clarify zoning code regulations on private property. Some restaurant owners say they're worried the ordinance could do more harm than good.
The process seems to be more challenging and more complex and also more costly. So my fear is that this is going to create a bit of a challenge for all restaurants.
The new proposal would also force restaurant owners to reapply for permits to continue serving alcohol on their patio. A controversial decision in Huntington Beach. The city has now decided to no longer fly the pride flag over City Hall. After 2 hours of tense public discussion from more than 40 members of the community, city leaders decided to not include the LGBTQ flag on the list of flags allowed to fly on city property. It's a decision that's getting mixed reactions.
Flags flying outside City Hall should tend to unite us, not divide us. There is no NRA flag, no Israeli flag, no Christian flag outside of City Hall. Similarly, there should be no flags endorsing or celebrating any particular race, creed, or gender preference.
I believe it sends a message that the city is interested in supporting them, showing them that they're included in our community.
The Los Angeles LGBTQ Center released a statement saying, in part, it's alarming and embarrassing that in 2023, this is what municipal employees are focusing on, not the unhoused, gun safety, or the care of our seniors. Another step forward in getting more Angelenos off the streets. A new tiny home village is officially opening its doors in the San Fernando Valley. The Tiny Homes program in LA has been a huge success in being a cheaper alternative to new buildings. Well, this is video from the North Hollywood side. These homes aren't meant to be long-term or permanent housing. It's from here that residents are paired with social workers to transition into something more permanent. The new site in Sun Valley is under the Volunteers of America, which will provide on-the-ground support to residents and host community building events. The Long Beach Animal Shelter says it's running out of space. The reason, the housing crisis. That's according to a manager at the shelter. They say finding safe and affordable housing in LA County is hard enough. But if you have a cat or dog, landlords could tack on a pet deposit or pet rent that could add hundreds of dollars a month. Now shelter employees are asking for your help.
We have over 120 big dogs at the shelter, and we are in need of fosters and adopters and donations for supplies.
The Long Beach Animal Shelter is a no-kill shelter. Managers hope upcoming adoption events will help animals find their forever homes. A new Avatar experience is coming to Disneyland. The addition comes following the success of Avatar: The Way of Water and the Pandora World of Avatar themed land in Florida. No details about the experience, location, or opening date were announced. Disney said it would be sharing more details soon. We can't wait. Hip-hop is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and Billboard is releasing its list of the top 5 greatest rappers. Let's check it out and see if you agree or disagree. Jay-Z has done it once again and has come in at #1 on the list. Compton's own Kendrick Lamar came in at #2. Nas, Tupac, and Eminem rounded out the top 5. And as for the top female rapper, that went to Nicki Minaj. She was named #10, making her the only woman in the top 10. Billboard says her impressive theatrics and genius lyricism placed her among the greats. I agree with this list. These are all my favorites. Imagine waiting your whole life to do something and finally getting that big opportunity. Well, for one little girl in Torrance, her dreams became reality. 6-year-old Audrey was chosen to lead the star block combination set during her karate class. She's been taking classes for about 2 months now. And when her mom asked her how she felt when she was chosen to be the leader, she said, and I quote, "I've been waiting my whole life for this, Mom." Go, Audrey. We're so proud of you. She's doing a great job, right? You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.